I will explain you parameters on Google Looker Studio with this example. So parameters let me input data in the Looker Studio report so I can model different scenarios. Let's say that your user wants to input a different goal, a different cost, objective, budget, or even currency conversion. So in this example, I am doing a currency conversion where I say that for every US dollar, I am getting 4,000 Colombian pesos. And what about if I change this value? Instead of 4,000, I make it 5,000 Colombian pesos for every dollar. Now, the total calculated ad spend in US dollars is not 1,000, is 800. But how does it work? If you pay attention to a control field, you can see that it is not in blue, it is in purple. So it is not a metric, it is a parameter. And if I revert back this value and I will make it default again to 4,000 pesos, I will now see this metric or this scorecard. If I go to a formula, you will see that I am multiplying the ad spend from Meta with the currency conversion in purple, but this currency conversion is dynamic. It will be changed or affected based on the input of this dashboard. This is beautiful because an end user can model different scenarios but simply inputting different data. So this is another way to make your dashboards interactive. How to create these parameters on Looker Studio? Let me show you. I will go to resource, I will go to manage ad data sources, and I will go to edit the data source where I want to apply these parameters. So I will click on edit, and if I scroll down to all the fields, you will see in the bottom a new type of field. Green, remember, refers generally to dimensions. Blue refers to metrics, but for this particular field, I have it in purple and I have two parameters, currency conversion and select accounts. The select accounts, forget about it, we will see it in the next class. I will focus on currency conversion. So if I go to a function or the formula I created, you will see that I can name my new field or my new parameter. And also, I can select the data type. I say that this is a whole number, and also I can start with any value, and the default value will be 4,000. So this is how can I create a parameter. Another way to do it is if you go to a data source, you will see an option that says add parameter, and from here you can set up a new parameter as well. So if I click in done, now you already know how to create parameters inside your data sources. This is how you can add these parameters as new fields in your charts. And this is how you can make your Looker Studio dashboards interactive, even changing the data that is displayed on Looker Studio. I will see you in the next class where I will show parameters to select different accounts in a single report. See you. How to monitor or visualize multiple accounts in a single Looker Studio dashboard. Let's say that you have 20 clients. You will need to create 20 different reports. Or what about if for these 20 brands we only have a single dashboard and we can select in a dropdown like this one what accounts I want to visualize? This is way more efficient, and I could, for instance, select one or multiple accounts in the same view. As you can see, I am connecting my Facebook ads data. These are all the ad accounts I have access to, and I can select which ones I want to visualize. But also, as you can see in this dashboard, this field, this control field, is not green. It is not a dimension that is called select ad accounts. It is a parameter. It is purple. I will show you how to use parameters to do multi-account selection on your Google Looker Studio reports. So once we see this control field is a parameter, let me show you how to create it. Go to add data or go to resource, go to manage ad data sources, and here you can see all the data sources that we have connected. That data source in particular was Facebook ads and Instagram ads, so I will click on edit. And as you can see in purple, I have two parameters, currency conversions that I explained in another lesson, and also select ad accounts. How can I create or turn on this parameter? Let me show you. If I go to edit connection, when I connect my data, you most of the times will see this checkbox. And most people wonder, what does allow select accounts to be modified in my reports mean? This is what it means. It lets you select the ad accounts or this dropdown to be in your Looker Studio report, so any end user could select different accounts from your connector. If I do this with this connector by Power Metrics, I will select this one, I will reconnect, and I will allow apply. Now I will turn on this parameter, and now you can use it as a field or a control field in your Looker Studio dashboards, and this way you can create multi-account reports that you can monitor in a single dashboard.